There was a proud family named Hamptonshire, who had a fortune but lost it in a fire. Soon after the father died and all appeared lost, but the mother swore to regain wealth at any cost. The Hamptonshire name came with a certain prestige, and the daughter's hand in marriage was one many would seize. And so in mid-December 1923, 3 rich young bachelors were invited to tea. First was a romance novelist who showed signs quite detectable. His hygiene, exceptional. His sexuality, questionable. The next bachelor was a thespian, a star of the stage, at a time when overacting was considered all the rage. The final bachelor played the stock market, then hunted all day. He sought less a wife than a new trophy to display. And so we begin at afternoon tea, a dreadful affair when stuck with these 3.
And even more heinous, your constant borrowing of kitchen implements has left me without sufficient means for even a decent cup of tea.
You are making a mockery of your profession.
Seems a tad hypocritical, coming from someone whose latest novel was entitled Captain Rock Hard, the wench and occasional crew member, a loving pirate. Now that don't exactly sound like Tolstoy.
Obviously, you're missing the subtle symbolism. Rock hard? It is not just his name.
Oh my.
Yes, well, I took the liberty of bringing a copy of Captain Rockhard, the wench and occasional crew member, loving pirate.
Aye, lads! It's high time we head for shores. I'm in the mood for some buxom wenches.
Shouted Captain Rockhard.
Even some of you boys aren't looking too bad after all this time at sea.
He chuckled. The men exchanged nervous glances.
Yes, but what you fail to realize is that my novels not only touch people, but they make them touch themselves, huh?
Gentlemen, please, let's try to remember why we're here. My lovely daughter. Perhaps it would be best if my daughter and I met with each of you privately. How can you guarantee that my daughter and I will be completely financially provided for?
Be it all, dear. I am a stock speculator. My salary is completely dependent on the status of the United States economy. And you can't get much more financially stable than that.
What was the first thing you thought of when you met my daughter?
My God, never had I seen such a delicate and beautiful creature. Cupid's arrows did not tarry in its flight directly to my heart. In that moment, I knew that I could never again find happiness on this earth till I was wedded to your daughter, Elizabeth. Elizabeth!
Her name is Anna?
Yes, well, you get the idea.
What are you looking for in a wife?
A good sense of humor. And a nice set of broad shoulders. But most importantly, a long and lustrous hair. All over his body.
You can't make a bad choice, dear. Any one of them would be a tremendous catch. Don't take longer than 5 minutes. We don't want to keep the nice gentleman waiting.
And in the other room, the mother and men waited as 5 minutes turned into 10. There's a lesson in this to be taken away that can still be used in the present day. If you're invited to tea with someone resembling this lot, to tea or not to tea? For the love of God, choose not.